Welcome back to Zeitgeist. This is that time again. That time where we introduce you to our special guest, one of our many special guests. And today with us, we have Mosi Daniel from Riptide Music Group. Mosi, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing all right, enjoying everything that comes with Zeitgeist. So I want to just point out, this is a very cool hoodie that you're wearing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this is one of my artists, Shai Bascombe. This is one of his hoodies. We call it a Naomi hoodie.
Right. You have a lot going on in music.
True.
How did this begin for you?
Well, you want a long story, you want a shorter story?
I want the story that you feel most comfortable sharing.
Well, okay, so it is kind of a roundabout journey for me. Well, I started music from a very young age. I was actually forced to do music by my mom.
You were forced?
I was forced.
Okay, all right.
I was forced. I remember I wanted the PlayStation had just come down, so I'm aging myself.
Yeah.
But the first PlayStation had come down and I said, Mom, I want that. And instead of doing that, she bought me a piano.
There you go.
I was livid.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a thing that I had to do. And I'd fallen in love with it. Not until, I would say, secondary school.
When did that change? When did music become your thing?
Well, my parents, well, my father is an artist, I should say that. My mom was more science-based. And she pretty much tried to dissuade me from getting that thing. She had, the usual fears a mother would have about a child, maybe taking a career choice that is maybe unsafe in her view. But up until CXC, my goal was to be, a pilot. But she said, well, Mosi, what about a plan B? Let's consider a plan B. Her idea of a plan B was medicine. Funny enough, something that I was never interested in. But she said, well, we will do sixth form, and we kind of figure out what we want to do. But during the course of that, a friend introduced me to a program called Reason. It's a DAW, digital audio workstation, and I just started tinkering with it. And for the first time, I fell in love with music. It became a passion for me as I was doing that more than I was doing the schoolwork, to be honest. I still got it in.
I can't relate to that,
Yeah, I still got it in, but in 2007, I got together with a bunch of my friends. Some of them used to experiment with rapping and writing music and so on. And because I've always had that musical background, I said, you know what, we can just do something as guys and build a studio.
What happened from there?
Well, I got obsessed. I got obsessed with it, to be quite honest. The love of being able to express and to build something that didn't exist the day before, the minute before, and to have something that is created and is something that I can feel and I can say like, hey, this is what I did. I fell in love with that. But I did UE, and when I left, I said, I wanna do music full time. But the problem with that was the type of music I wanted to create was not the music that was popular. I was into the alternative, I was into the rock.
Linkin Park,
that kind of stuff, or R&B. I was that person. And soca is king in Barbados.
It is, very much so.
And a very distant second would probably be reggae and maybe dancehall, no. But I spent time just trying to hone my craft, to learn, develop my ear, and taking on clients and so on. A lot of my clients ended up being people from overseas.
So you had all these connections.
Yeah.
You meet your first artist, you managed to sign them. What was that like?
Okay, well, it was, I would say, nothing I set out to do. It's something that just kind of happened. But my first artist I can say that I managed, because it was never really official, was an artist called Shai. She spoke about, so I made the music, but then what? And I'm like, then what?
Right.
It's a fact because largely my job was finished when the song was done, you know? And I thought about it. Artists who are not in the soca arena, reggae arena, dancehall arena, have a harder time getting their music to the ears that need to hear it. And it's not that there isn't an audience that is willing to listen, it's just that they haven't been introduced to it.
Because you have the business side, you have like the marketing of it, how to get yourself out there to be heard, right? That's something that a lot of artists need more help
Exactly.
getting out there.
Exactly.